Hello, I'm Johnny from Green Herb Gaming, back once again with some more Resident Evil 2 gameplay. I'm still at it, playing No Way Out, the final and most difficult what-if story scenario from the Ghost Survivors DLC. It's absolutely insanity, but as the title of the video states, I will not give up. So I hope my subs and viewers enjoy this live stream. I'm going to give a massive shout out now to my amazing subscribers. Shout out and please subscribe to Eric Meehan / ProChronicsVlogz, L4 Electricity Kid, Epic Hit 23, DLA, Damien and Alan Sewell, Faint Mindpex, Milkman the Gamer, Chad Middleton, Ish, Ash, and all of my other lovely subscribers. I will not give up. So you know by now I have to kill 100 zombies. Starts off easy enough. Then you have some seriously tough zombies coming at you, including the purple head zombies, or poison zombies. Then you have regenerators, but every now and again, some zombies, like that zombie there, will drop a backpack with some very useful items, including weapons as well. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it's it's a very frustrating mode, and I get very frustrated in general, but I also get very frustrated in games. It's extremely frustrating. I think you have to have a lot of patience for a mode like this. You really gotta like take your time. I'm telling you, I'm not going to lie, I miss Spyro. I miss Spyro. I miss how laid back of a game that was. Don't get me wrong, that game has its challenging moments as well. But this, no denying just how relaxed of a game, you know, Spyro the Dragon is compared to this. This is Meehan. Absolute mayhem. At least this is more of a Royal Rumble as opposed to a Battle Royale. Because what I mean by that is, I'm using wrestling terms here, but if this had been a Battle Royale, you would have like literally 100 zombies in the room at the same time. Now, that would just be diabolical. Thankfully that is not the case. So it's more of a Battle Royale in the sense that, sorry, it's more of a Royal Rumble. No, wait, I'm confused. Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. No, it's like a Royal Rumble, yes, sorry. It is like a Royal Rumble. With a Royal Rumble, you have new entries at timed intervals. I think it's like every 4 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. A new entry will, where did you come from? And hello to my viewer as well, by the way. Welcome and enjoy. And don't be shy, leave a comment. You know, don't gotta be shy. I'm not a zombie. I ain't gonna bite you. And don't worry, if you are that viewer who watched my previous stream, which I've since deleted, don't worry, I'm not gonna go off on one. Unless you were hoping for that. In which case, my apologies. That ain't gonna happen on this stream. Okay, so you get very important weapons as well. I think the key is figuring out when to use these weapons. This is an extremely powerful weapon. It's a spark shot, which will just do some serious damage on enemies. You don't kind of want to waste that on regular enemies right away. You don't really want to do that. That wouldn't be wise. I was talking to a buddy of mine and I told him this is going to be Game of the Year. And he was like, nope, nope, not going to be Game of the Year, nope. Not even going to get the entry of Game of the Year. And I'm adamant Resident Evil 2 will win Game of the Year. But I'll tell you why, because there's reasons why a game wins Game of the Year. And when I say Game of the Year, I mean at the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley's Game Awards. And there is a zombie behind me, I'm pretty sure. I think the reason Resident Evil 2 will win Game of the Year is because of what it has achieved. Not achieved as in sales or reviews or anything like that. When I say achieved, I mean like from a technical point of view, what they have achieved. Capcom and the Resident Evil 2 remake development team have taken a 1998 game. Anyone right now, just, you don't have to do it right now, but look at a 1998 game. Look at the original 98 release of Resident Evil 2. Just look at it for like a couple of minutes. And now look at this. Look at the detail. Like what Capcom have done. They've taken a 1998 game. Not only have they completely redone the visuals, but they've completely redone the gameplay. They've introduced new content, new puzzles, they've redesigned content. They've given you a Resident Evil 2 game in 2019. Do you know the best way to describe it? The best way to describe this game? Imagine if Capcom, imagine if it took them like, how many years now are we talking about? 20 something years? Imagine if it took Capcom 20 years to release a sequel to the original Resident Evil. That's what Resident Evil 2 is like. It's built ground up. It's not just a prettier looking version of Resident Evil 2. It's a completely redone game. So I think for that reason alone, Resident Evil 2 will win Game of the Year. I don't think it comes down to sales. I don't think, which by the way is selling extremely well. I don't think it comes down to reviews, which it has gotten great reviews. But I don't think the Game of the Year comes down to that. If that was the case, Red Dead 2 would have won Game of the Year. But it didn't. God of War did. And I think the reason why God of War won Game of the Year was because of what that achieved, and also from a technical point of view. You know, we're talking about a series that was pretty vacant for years and years and years, and the developers of God of War, you know, took the series into a completely new direction, kept it fresh, but familiar at the same time. Now, I wouldn't know that because I haven't played much God of War games. So, but just the perfect combination of gameplay, storytelling, and graphics, I think is what God of War developers achieved. Zombies in every direction. Crazy. Is that a shotgun? Yes. My eyesight is just terrible lately. Oh God. My favourite part of Resident Evil 2 has got to be the new experiences that the game has given me. Just complete new experiences. Like this mode here, No Way Out, that was never in the 98 release. Jesus Christ. Thought of having to kill 100 zombies. Oh my God. I never had to do that back in the day. Never had to do that. This is brand new. What the hell is going on here? Use what? Oh, I'm not poisoned. Okay, I thought I got poisoned. And not just new modes as well, but just the game itself, the campaign itself. They offer new puzzles, new areas, just new gameplay mechanics. You know, and that's you know, that all comes second Oh, that all comes. Sorry, that all comes before the fact that the game looks better. The fact that the game looks better is something I would talk about at the end, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, the game looks absolutely visually striking. The graphics are amazing. This game right here is one of the best looking games this generation, hands down. Hands down. One of the best looking games of this generation is Resident Evil 2 Remake. But I think above that, above the visuals, above the visual improvements, it's gameplay improvements. It's just an overall fresh experience. You know, I've spoken about this many times now, but you know, I've played Resident Evil 2, you know, back to front. I mean, I've played that game so much. So it's really nice to get a fresh experience from Resident Evil 2, from a game that you've played for years and years and years and years. Get back. Get the fuck back. Again, I want to give an update on my YouTube channel. An update on Green Herb Gaming. Update to my hashtag Green Herb Squad. That update is kill those zombies. That update is if I haven't completed No Way Out by next Tuesday, I will immediately move on to Player B campaign, because oh shit, I'm not setting out on completing No Way Out. I just couldn't possibly do that. I couldn't set out and complete it because it would just take so long. This could take me weeks, it could possibly take me months to complete. I'm not, no way in hell am I setting out and completing this mode. I just think there's so much more to be shown in terms of the you know, Claire B's campaign. Where's the guy with the here he is. Ah, he just turned the corner, motherfucker. Ah, this guy is controlling me. Get back. Yeah, I should have backed away. I'm telling you, I knew I could potentially push forward the time to start Claire. What the hell they do? To start Claire B's campaign. It feels like a long way away from Tuesday. I mean, I have to kill 100 zombies. I mean, just think about that. Like, so far I've only killed 10. Okay, I could do a better job. I mean, obviously when I'm doing stream, it's kind of like concentrate. Like, think about it as like doing live streams are not as easy as you may think. It's easy for you viewers to sit back, relax, have some popcorn, watch a bit of Green Herb Gaming. That's easy to do. But playing as you're talking and it's hard. There's a lot going on. There's a lot. You have to think about what you're saying. It has to make sense what you're saying. Then you try to focus on playing the game. And this is the kind of mode where you have to give it your full attention. You're not just messing around, you know, playing a game. This is a game that requires. This is a game mode that requires your full attention at all times. Killing 100 zombies. You know, making sure that you're in the right position, making sure that you have the right weapon out. There's a lot going on. As you can see. So, yeah, it's going to be a long journey to Tuesday. But it's always something I can return to, you know, at a later time. I had a buddy asking me today, has Capcom announced any future DLC for the game? And he hasn't even completed one campaign yet, like, and he's asking about DLC. And it has DLC. I'm playing DLC right now. I just thought that was kind of quite funny, to be honest. Like, he's literally played like 20 minutes of the game. And he's like, have they released DLC yet? I'm like, Jesus H. Christ. I will play the game first. And they have released DLC. I mean, this game has an amazing amount of content in it. A lot more content than what you get with mainstream games nowadays that you pay a lot more money for. This game here has 4 campaigns. 4 campaigns. Leon A, Leon B, which are different campaigns because there's exclusive content. Milkman the Gamer, hello to you, buddy. Welcome to the live stream, man. Great to have you. I'm getting used to your new YouTube name now. Milkman the Gamer. I like it. I think it's random, and I like random. So I just want to say I like your YouTube name, and I'm getting used to it. And welcome to the stream, man. I'm still playing No Way Out. Still playing Resident Evil 2, almost a month. Probably, yeah, around a month now I've been playing Resident Evil 2 non-stop. Just want to... Oh, I was going to pause the game, but I'm currently getting eaten alive now, so I don't need to pause the game. Just want to say Black Knight... Oh, oops. Sorry, I almost said Black Knight the Gamer. Just want to say Milkman the Gamer, and to all of my other subs as well, and you know, who may be watching this at a later day. Just want to say thank you so much for, you know, sticking with me, for sticking with the Resident Evil 2 content. Thank you. So I'm still playing Resident Evil 2, and I'm still playing No Way Out. The plan is, if I haven't completed No Way Out by next Tuesday, I will move right on to Claire B campaign. Okay, YouTube is making me paranoid right now. Milkman the Gamer, will you leave another comment there? Just a random comment. Just say anything at all. Type anything at all. Just so I know that the live chat is working correctly. Because YouTube is very weird lately. It's doing a lot of weird things lately, including not showing all of the comments and weird stuff like that. So, Milkman the Gamer, if you're still watching, please leave me another comment, and if it's not showing up on my phone right now, then you will know that there's something wrong with YouTube and I'm not seeing the comment. So, yeah, if you're still watching Milkman the Gamer, just leave another comment at all. Will do. And now I'm definitely beginning to think something is wrong with YouTube. So, Milkman the Gamer, if you have left a second comment, and if anybody else has left a comment, which I'm thinking they have, just want to say I have not seen those comments, so apologies for that. That is so annoying. I don't know what YouTube is doing lately. It's bad enough that the comments don't show up on the PS4, but then you have the live chat up on your phone, and you're thinking to yourself, oh, this is great now. I've got a live chat on my phone, and it still acts up. That's irritating. Well, the only thing I can do is replay the live chat when it goes live, or when it goes up on YouTube. Oh no, the comments are working fine. Chad Middleton, hello to you, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Great to have you as always, Chad. Appreciate the support as always. So welcome to the live stream and enjoy. So yeah, I'm still playing Resident Evil 2. It's been just around a month so far. I've been playing Resident Evil 2. As I was saying to Milkman the Gamer, just want to say I really appreciate you, you know, sticking with me with all this Resident Evil 2 content. Really appreciate that. So I'm still playing No Way Out. And the plan is, if I haven't completed No Way Out by Tuesday, I will move on to Claire B campaign. Chad, I was asking Milkman the Gamer, but I don't know if he's still here. Okay, it's cool. Second comment. I was going to say leave a second comment because I wasn't too sure if the live chat was working correctly. I just got done with some Fortnite challenges. Nice. If you complete a certain amount of challenges, you will get Season 8 for absolutely free, which is really cool. Chad Middleton, do me a favour. Am I missing comments? Are there comments showing up from other subs that I'm not seeing? Can you please tell me if that is the case? Are there comments from other subs that I haven't seen? I have seen Milkman the Gamer's comment, so don't worry about that. I have seen his comment. I don't know if he's still watching the stream or not. Will you do me a favour, Chad, and let me know if there are any subs in this live chat right now who have left comments that I haven't replied to? Okay, sorry, that may confuse you, because you may be thinking I might have already. Yep, I just need one more challenge for the free season pass. Nice, man, you can do it. You've got this. So just to make that easier for you, Chad, the only comments I've seen so far are from Milkman the Gamer that just said hi. Just seen Milkman and no PS4 comments. Thank you, man. That's perfect. Thank you. Chad, you're the best. Really appreciate it, man. Have you got any news for me? Have you got any gaming news for me? Any breaking news in the world of gaming? I would love some Mortal Kombat HD collection news. Can you do that for me? I'll just see. Oh yeah, sorry. I was reading that comment twice. I would love that news. I would love some Mortal Kombat news. This mode has proven to be as difficult as expected. Like, it says it all. Like, what's the objective? Kill 100 zombies. I mean, that pretty much says it all right there. Like. It's the kind of mode, again, I was saying earlier on the stream, it just takes a lot of patience and skill, of course. Now, I've been playing Resident Evil all my life, but I've never had to kill 100 zombies in a tight, confined area with limited weapons and ammo. So, I don't care how skilled you are at Resident Evil, you're going to be in for a hell of a challenge playing No Way Out. Again, the best way I can describe it, I know I was being a bit bashful in my earlier streams, and I don't want to be that kind of a gamer, especially in this day and age where the gaming industry is doing its best to come together now. Like, regardless of what console you own, regardless of what type of games you play, regardless of whether you play on mobile phone, whether you play on PC, whether you play on consoles, whether you play on the go, whether you play on the TV, we're all gamers, and I believe that we should all be part of that industry. So I don't want to be too bashful, but the only way I can describe No Way Out is it's like Call of Duty Zombies, but aimed at a... The only way I can put it is it's Call of Duty Zombies, but it's aimed at a more serious audience. Like, Call of Duty Zombies is a fun game mode that you just play for fun, whereas I think No Way Out is just for the serious, hardcore gamers. Platinum Games director Hideki Kamiya wants a Bayonetta X Mortal Kombat crossover. I've seen that. He wants Bayonetta in Mortal Kombat 11. I've seen that comment. I've seen that this morning. That was so funny. That guy, Hideki Kamiya, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, is a psychopath. You know, in a good way, if that makes sense. He's just, he's hilarious. The kind of things he comes out with. I mean, he blocked people. He used to block people on his Twitter, or else he was just, I don't know what social media it was, but he used to block people. And just, he used to say random crazy things. He said something about, he was going to cancel Bayonetta 3 if Nintendo didn't release a proper D-pad for the Switch. I just thought that was absolutely hilarious. Also, the cancelled Xbox One Scalebound is rumoured for Switch. I also heard that as well. Sorry, you're doing your best to deliver this news to me, and I've actually heard most of the news. I love getting news that I haven't heard of. I love that. There's a few times you delivered news to me that I didn't know about, and I would love that. But don't worry about it, Chad. You're delivering that news, man, to the Green Herb Squad. So don't worry about it, man. Yeah, he didn't want English in his timeline. That is apparently that as well. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, exactly. He's a psychopath, man. I love him. He's crazy. But what was I going to say now? That Scalebound, apparently it's been already shot down by people within the development team. So it's kind of not looking good for anybody who wanted Scalebound on Switch. I don't even know what that game is, to be honest with you. I had a buddy telling me a little bit about it, that, you know, Platinum Games were obviously developing it, and Microsoft acquired it, and it was meant to be released on Xbox One, but Xbox pulled out, or Microsoft pulled out to the Pacific. Weird thing is though, I read somewhere that it actually started off as a Wii game. A Wii, not Wii U, but Wii. Which is just insane, to be honest with you. But we do know that Platinum Games made, I hope I'm getting this right, but didn't Platinum Games make Mad World? Okay, I may have gotten that wrong now, because it's been so long since I played Wii. And it's been so long since I played, Mad World. But I think Platinum Games made Mad World. That was one hell of a crazy game. And for the Wii, of all consoles, this was a game centered around kill. It was literally, they made the riding game from it. That much I do know. But there was a game on the Wii, I don't know if you're familiar with it, Chad, but it was called Mad World. I think Platinum Games made it, I'm not too sure. You know, I might take a little break from No Way Out, even though the title of the video is called No Way Out, and I might just see that I unlock any new concept art or models or something like that. I won't spend too much time on that because at the end of the day, I am conscious of the name of the stream. So, you know, people who are joining the stream want to see, you know, what the title of the video is. But nonetheless, I will have a quick look at any possible new concept art that I may have unlocked. There's normally like a red kind of logo next. I need to improve this section of the... Oh yeah! Sorry, there is something I want to do. How do I do this? How do I check this? Shit. How do I check this? Chad, there was an update for Resident Evil 2 Remake today. There was an update to this game. I want to see... Oh, will it tell me? Where can I find out? Fuck. Just give me 2 seconds there. I'm just going to go to the home menu. Can I check to see... check for update. There's no way of checking this. Okay, I have a funny feeling this game. Athena in the cover of SNK 40th edition collection for the PS4 is wearing a dress instead of her bikini. Censorship. There's a Mr. X mod in a... Whoa. Whoa. That I need to see. Not in a freaky way, no. But that I need to see. That is absolutely insanity. That is the definition of insanity right there, Chad. Holy sweet moly. Come here to me, Chad. There was an update to this game today, and I think it was update 1.03. I'm probably wrong about that. And Capcom's or Resident Evil's Facebook page posted a survey. They said, please take 3 minutes of your time to complete the survey. What's the magic word there? 3. And I'm thinking to myself, is this a hint at Resident Evil 3 Remake? I'm too lazy to find out was it update 1.03. Maybe you can look that up for me, Chad. You don't have to if you don't want to. I feel bad now for asking you to do that, but if it is 1.03, I have a funny feeling, a funny inkling that that could be a hint at Resident Evil 3 Remake. There's no way to find out. There's no way to find out. There's normally, it's weird, there's normally in games it's either up in the very top of the screen or the bottom of the screen. It'll say like the latest update, but that's strange now how it won't do that. Let me just find out again. We'll go back to the menu. Information. Oh, please tell me. Come on. Oh my god. I'm right. Chad. The game has been updated to version 1.03 for absolutely no reason. There was no reason for this update. Oh my god. Yeah, Chad, you're right. 1.03. I just see it there. And there was absolutely no reason whatsoever for this update. It didn't add anything. It didn't do anything. It was just there. And Resident Evil's Facebook page has a survey and it says, please take 3 minutes of your time to complete this survey. What's the magic word there, Chad? And those two situations? 3. Oh my, maybe I'm looking too much into it. Maybe I'm looking too much into it. I'm like one of those tinfoil hat conspiracy theorists on YouTube. Sweet mother of Christ. I'm probably looking too much into it, but you heard it here first. If anybody else is talking about it online, I started it. Well, I mightn't have started it, but I just thought that was strange. I remember when I was updating it, I just said to myself, what was the reason for this update? I need to take the survey for Damon X. Oh yeah, Damon X Machina. I can check my emails. I haven't checked my emails, and I need a new laptop. My laptop is broke. Completely. I'm going to have a proper look at the Leon 98 here. I was kind of hoping to wait until I actually played the campaign, but well, he's here now, so it's crazy. It's not the real model though, that's the only thing. I'm not being too critical here now, but it's not actually, this is not how Leon looked in the original 98 release, is all I will say there. But nonetheless, it's close enough. It's a polygon character. So I suppose they couldn't go all out, because you would, I suppose, like, they probably were a little bit conscious of their kind of, I suppose, like the new audience, not the new audience, but people who didn't play Resident Evil 2 originally and would look at the 98 graphics and say, what the hell is this shit? So I suppose they couldn't go too far, you know, and they couldn't give you the exact character model from PlayStation 1. I wonder, did I get any new updates? Or did I get any new models? I don't think so. I wonder, did they give you any... Jeez, I'm getting tired there. Assassin's Creed 3 has HD rumble and motion control. I love it. I hope it's proper HD rumble. I love that. I think there was HD rumble. I think there was motion control right though in the Wii U version as well. So that's not too kind of, unless they expand upon it. I think the only motion control that Assassin's Creed 3 had on the Wii U was, I think you could use the gamepad for stuff like aiming your arrow. I barely used it, to be honest. I barely used it. The HD rumble though has me intrigued. Thank you for that, chat. I did not know about the HD rumble. I knew about the motion control, but I didn't know about the HD rumble. So thank you for delivering once again that news, that up-to-date news, man, that I did not know about. Thank you, chat. I love HD rumble. I think so far the best use of HD rumble, hands down, and I'm sure everybody will agree with me, is ball count in 1-2 switch. That is magic. That is absolutely magic. For a game, for a controller to give you the feeling, the sense that there's actually balls inside the controller, and to be able to physically feel those balls not only rolling but bumping into each other individually, that is just insane technology. It is magic. It is just pure magic. It's like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory type magic, you know. But I actually know how it's done. I don't know if this is official now, but this is my take on it. I think it's a combination of motion control and rumble. So I think it's like once you move the controller, it's sensing the motion, and at specific times you're getting a rumble at a specific time based off where that controller is being moved. I think that's what I came up with. I actually forget what I came up with, but it was something like that anyway. But yeah, HD rumble, just amazing technology. Love that technology. So far the best use was definitely 1-2 switch. So I'm interested to see, will they go all out HD rumble, or will it just be standard HD rumble? Because there is, if that makes sense, standard HD rumble doesn't make sense, does it? But yeah, I've had companies in the past that said we're going to support HD rumble, and it never really felt like, it didn't really feel like it was HD rumble, you know. So I'm going to get back to the gameplay now, because there was not much. I didn't unlock any character models or concept art or anything. So back to the gameplay. I might change an accessory just to mix things up. I wonder, did I get anything new here since the last one? I swear to God, I think that's the funniest thing ever. Unicorn, there's a couple of other ones. I'll go with the unicorn, that's different. Jesus Christ, it's 20 to 1. Holy shit. I'm going to end this stream at 1 o'clock, which is, it's going to be another 20 minutes. So we'll go with the unicorn. Do you know what I love about gaming news? You know, in 2019 is just, you know, with the rise of social media, gaming news just can come out of nowhere, and the type of announcements that can come out of nowhere is insane as well. I mean, I could wake up tomorrow morning and I could be looking back at an announcement from Rockstar Games saying, we're pleased to announce we're making a Grand Theft Auto game on Switch. You know, and it kind of gives you a boost, you know, for the rest of the day. So I like how gaming news is done in 2019. Now Take-Two Interactive have said that they were very happy with how their games performed on Switch, and more or less they kind of hinted at the possibility of more games. Now they keep talking about games that suit the Switch, that best suit the Switch. But when you have games like Mortal Kombat, Doom, Wolfenstein, Outlast, you know, and lots of other mature adult content games on Switch, I'm pretty sure Take-Two would feel like a lot of their and even their own game, LA Noire, is one game. Surely they feel like they could bring, you know, Grand Theft Auto, Bully, or Red Dead to the Switch. I got a buddy who feels like we could definitely get Red Dead 1 on Switch, which would be interesting because I've actually never played Red Dead. Now, the weird thing about it is Red Dead 2 is actually a prequel to Red Dead 1. That's the funny thing about it. So I wouldn't actually need to play 1 to play 2. But yeah, I like how news can just, it can come out of nowhere. I'm trying to think of the one piece of news that would make me happy. I would love to see that, there's meant to be, there was a kind of rumour that kind of started there. Actually, it actually is the rumour. An employee, oh god, where is he working? I don't know, some guy anyway, from the LinkedIn account, said that there was a 90s fighting game being remastered on all consoles, including Switch. And a lot of people believe that it could actually be Mortal Kombat HD Collection. Now, I would be more inclined to believe that more than some people reckon there could be other 90s fighting games. But I'm convinced it's Mortal Kombat, and I'll tell you why. Because NetherRealm Studios had a project years ago, before the release of, I think it was before the release of Mortal Kombat 9, and before the release of, I think it was actually before the release even of Mortal Kombat vs DC Universe. They basically were going to have a full HD remake of the first 3 Mortal Kombat games. So it was going to be Mortal Kombat 1, 2 and 3. And Ish, hello, sup bros. What up Ish? Hello to you buddy, welcome to the live stream. I'm still playing Resident Evil 2. It's been almost a month now since Green Hub Gaming has been infected by Resident Evil 2. Still playing it, and I'm of course still playing No Way Out. And the update to Green Herb Gaming is if I haven't completed No Way Out by next Tuesday, I will move on to Claire B campaign. And then after I have Claire B campaign complete, I will move on to new content for Green Herb Gaming. And just like I said to Milkman the Gamer and Chad, just want to say thank you so much, Ish, for sticking with me, for sticking with my Resident Evil 2 content for almost a month now. So I just want to say thank you so much. You know, thanks for for sticking with me. Because I mean, streaming the one game for almost a month is a very risky move when you have dedicated subs like yourself, Ish, Chad, Milkman the Gamer, Eric Meehan / ProChronicsVlogz, and you know, it's just it's kind of risky because you could have one sub that would like Spyro, the other sub could like Detroit Become Human, the next sub could like Mario. You just, you know, it's hard. Has it been? Yeah, I think it has been anyway. Has it? Is it the 20th of February right now? Let me just check the date. Let me just check that date. What date do we have? Yeah, it's the 21st. Didn't this game come out on the 22nd? It definitely came out at the end of January anyway, Resident Evil. So yeah, it's been around, yeah, it's been around a month. It's been around a month now since I've... Yeah, it doesn't feel that long, does it? I was thinking the same myself. It doesn't feel that long, but bizarrely enough, it has been that long. And as per usual, I am not focusing at all on the gameplay. It's the kind of game mode that you need your utmost attention. I can't wait to switch my phone service next week so you can get better mobile data. Luckily enough, I have 4G, which is, it's okay depending on which kind of, I suppose, like where you are. Would you believe the only reason I got 4G on my phone was so I could stream Resident Evil 7 Cloud Edition, but then I unfortunately found out that it's only playable in Japan, so that didn't go according to plan at all. Time flies when you're having a good time. It sure does, Ish, and I always have a great time streaming the games I love with my amazing subs like yourself. Do you have unlimited plans in Ireland? Unlimited? We do. I don't know if I have unlimited data, but I've never ever crossed my data usage. But yeah, we do have unlimited plans here in Ireland. We definitely do. Yeah, it depends. I think all providers have unlimited data, but you have to you have to pay a price, obviously. But yeah, I'm stuck with it's been tiring. Oh yeah, Chad has had a tiring day. Okay, so I'm going to ask an interactive question now, but let me just think what the question is going to be first. I always keep it kind of relevant to the game that I'm playing. So let me see. Oh, I've got a good one. It's kind of a strange question, but okay, no, that's a stupid question. I was going to ask a question, but then I realised it was a stupid question. God, I'm all out of ideas for questions here. Yeah, this is my question. I'm going to pause it again actually for this. Okay, if you were faced with a zombie outbreak, would you prefer to barricade yourself inside and hope for survival in terms of would you hope that somebody would eventually find you and rescue you, or would you be the kind of survivor that would just keep running? You keep on your feet, try to get as far away from the outbreak as possible. Try to escape the city which the outbreak is occurring. So would you stay put, or would you run? So I'm putting that question out to Chad, Ish, and to everybody else who may be watching the stream at a later date. I know I have 2 viewers right now, which are obviously Chad and Ish. For anybody else who may be watching this at a later time, feel free to give me your opinion. I would do both. So I like that. So you're saying you kind of maybe run to run from building to building, get some supplies, stuff like that, and then go on to the next building. So a bit like the survivors from Resident Evil Afterlife. Was it Afterlife? Yeah, it's Afterlife. What's that one where they're in the desert? That's Afterlife, isn't it? So a bit like that, so I like it. I like that. I think for me, I would just run. I would really just run. I would not stay put. I would not. Obviously, like, you need supplies and stuff, but I just think if you're standing still, whether you're standing still outside or whether you're standing still inside, you're, I don't know, I just feel like you're sitting duck kind of a thing, you know? Someone like got delayed. Yeah, that's crazy. I've been hearing about that DLC for so long. I'm pretty sure I've heard about that DLC before the Switch even came out. I may be wrong about that now, but I just feel like I've heard about that DLC for such a long time. It's crazy. The King of Cards or something. What's it called? It's King of something anyway. I just think that's insane. The amount of time it's taken. The game is taking so long to get released. Come on, blow up. So Ish, what would you do if you were faced? I just blew up. What the hell? So yeah, Ish, if you woke up tomorrow morning and unfortunately your hometown was infected by a zombie virus, there was a zombie outbreak, how would you, like, what would you do? Would you rather stay put, or would you rather just get out there and run and get as far away from the zombies as possible? What would you do? So as I said, for me, I would do that. I would run, you know, far away from those zombies as possible. What time is it now? Just gone 10 to 1. So there's going to be 8 minutes left in this stream. So okay, I might as well just put some serious effort into the gameplay now. It's going to be a long journey to Tuesday, I can tell you that much. Because I'm not setting out and completing this. Because that would be, in my opinion, that would be insane. Just be pure insanity, like. I'm really looking forward to, oh my god, Resident Evil on Switch. There's something really exciting about returning to the Spencer estate, returning to the mansion. It's different for me. In my country, there's still the virgin rainforest, which is probably the furthest you could get from zombie/people. So I'd immediately move away from my highly populated areas. That is a great answer, and it's so, like, it's spot on, like, because you really want to get away from the densely populated areas and go to areas that wouldn't be populated, like, you know. So a forest would be the last place you would see zombies. It's strange when you watch shows like The Walking Dead, and they're in the most outback areas you could possibly imagine, yet for some reason zombies are everywhere. Now, unless they all decided to go hiking or something. We don't even have a population of 1 million. So you're lucky enough that you don't have that much of a population. And by the time you get to the rainforest, which is the furthest you can get away, that is perfect, man. You are sorted, man. You are sorted if there's ever a zombie apocalypse. I got a question for some Resident Evil fans. What the fuck happened to Billy Cohen? Whatever happened to him? I've seen videos on YouTube about it, but I've never really thought about it myself. But what the fuck happened to him? The last we saw of Billy Cohen, he was in Resident Evil 0. That was the first time and the last time we saw Billy Cohen. I really, honestly, I think the real answer, all joking aside, I just don't think Capcom really take him serious. I don't think they really care about him as a character. I think he was just, you know, he was just something that they wanted to bring into Resident Evil 0 to make the game kind of fresh. You know, like, you obviously got to play as Rebecca Chambers. Well, couldn't the same be asked? Couldn't the exact same thing be asked about Rebecca Chambers? Let me get this straight now. Rebecca Chambers, I know she was in Resident Evil Vendetta. I know that much. She was in Resident Evil Vendetta, right? But we don't even. Sorry, I read your comment twice. Sorry, but that's not a game. That's a movie. So you start to think about it. Rebecca Chambers was only playable in Resident Evil 0, and that was the last we saw of her. So she's kind of the same as Billy Cohen. There's so many strange videos out there on YouTube. Like, people have all sorts of theories as of what happened to Billy Cohen, the mystery of Billy Cohen. That's a question I just popped in my head. Whatever happened to him? Wonder would he ever make a return to the game, to the games? Realistically, I don't think he will. But yeah, I can't wait to get stuck into Resident Evil on Switch. It's going to be amazing to be able to play that game, late at night in your bed, headphones on, or even just like the strangest of situations. I mean, imagine if you were like out in the middle of nowhere, and you decided to take a Switch with you. Imagine just taking your Switch with you to a forest, right? Obviously, like, make sure that it's not private property, make sure it's public property. Sorry, something just came up. I'll catch you guys. No problem, man. Hope all is well. Hope all is well there, Ish. Very dramatic there. I'm just reading the comments. It just looks so dramatic. So I hope everything is all right. Hope there isn't a zombie apocalypse in your area, Ish. Jesus. Oh my God, Ish, I'm actually getting scared now, because tonight in work, I was saying to the guy I work with, there's bowling indoor bowling takes place where I work in the community centre, and every now and again they hold tournaments. But when they hold tournaments, they come in, they have a lot of food and cake with them, and that means that we have to do a lot of washing up. So we're not too happy when we realise that there's a bowling tournament taking place. So anyway, I turns around to the guy working with me and says, hopefully they won't have a tournament. 2 minutes later, actually sorry, 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds later, somebody from the bowling club walks in with a cake in their hand. And I was like, I'm never opening my mouth again. So I kind of feel a bit kind of strange now, because I was talking about a zombie apocalypse. And now Ish has something that just came up. And he's got to leave. So hopefully there's no zombie apocalypse in where Ish is living. If I'm dead now, I think this is pretty much going to be the end of the stream, because by the time I do my goodbyes and wrap ups and shout outs and everything else, is probably going to take me up to 2 minutes. So short enough stream. We've got actually 53 minutes actually. So that is the end of the stream. I didn't get to complete No Way Out in this stream. I probably won't do it in the next stream. I probably won't do it in the stream after that. I probably won't complete No Way Out for a very, very long time. But nonetheless, just want to thank everyone who watched the stream. So thank you, Milkman the Gamer was here very briefly. He just said hi, and that was it. Chad, thank you so much, man. Always there to support my channel, and it is much appreciated. And thank you, Ish, for watching as well. Now I'm going to give a shout out to my lovely subscribers whose support means everything to me. Shout out to Eric Meehan / ProChronicsVlogz, L4 Illustrated Kid, DLA, Damien and Alan Sewell, Milkman the Gamer, Faint Mindpex, Hamino Games, Chad Middleton, of course, Ish, and all of my other lovely subscribers. Check out Skyhill on the Switch. I actually will. I'm going to look it up there now on YouTube when I end the stream before I go to bed. So, Chad, thank you so much, man, for watching. Really appreciate it, and everyone else as well. And I will see you all in the next stream. Hopefully in that stream I'll be able to complete No Way Out, which I highly doubt, but miracles do happen. So it's like a Resident Evil RPG. Fuck it, I'm in. Take my money. Take my money. 100%. Wait, it's got a second viewer there. I always do this when I get a second viewer. I kind of give them the opportunity to at least pop in and say hello. But I do have a habit of people joining the stream and then leaving within a minute. So if that happens, I'll end the stream. I always like to let the viewer, potential viewer, at least pop in and say hello before I end the stream. So, okay, this is kind of confusing now because it's actually telling me on my PS4 that I have 1 viewer, and it's telling me on my live chat that I have 2 viewers. So it's actually hilarious when you stop and think about it, just how strange YouTube is getting. It's almost like YouTube is having an argument with false alarm. So there's no zombie apocalypse. Well, that is good to hear, man. I was getting worried for a second. Ish, because I was just saying, just while you were leaving, I was just saying that today in work I said something that I didn't want to happen, but it happened. I'm not going to go too much into it because it's not a long story, but it's just kind of long story short. Anyway, I turned around to the person working with me. I said, "Oh God, I hope they don't come in and have a tournament." And they came in and had a tournament. So thankfully, anyway, there wasn't a zombie apocalypse. You're stuck in a penthouse motel, and you have to make it out from the mutants. It's roguelike. Jesus, I'm gonna have a look at that. Sky Hill. I'm gonna look it up there on YouTube after I end the stream. So that was my second viewer. Just wanted to see who it was. So Ish, thank you so much for checking out this stream. You as well, Chad, and Milkman the Gamer was here as well for a bit. So thank you all, man. Really appreciate it. So again, thank you. Your powers of premonition needs more training. They do. Well, I was spot on today in work. I swear to God, I'll actually tell you now exactly what happened is, because it actually is kind of freaky. So I work in a community centre, and one of the things that goes on in the centre is indoor bowling. Every now and again they hold tournaments, but when they hold tournaments they bring a load of food in with them, and they use a load of the tea. There's there's 50 plus people that show up, okay, which basically means that by the end of the night we have to do all the cleaning up and everything else. So it just makes our fucking job hell, basically. So I literally turned around to the guy I work with and I said, I hope the bowling club don't have a tournament tonight. Literally, I swear to God, I didn't even get to finish the sentence before I looked at the security camera and saw one of the bowlers coming in with a cake in their hand, meaning there was a tournament. So I think my premonition skills were spot on. Oh my God almighty, no, thankfully not. I would be, yeah, it was pretty scary. Like, so that's why when you said that you had that something came up and you had to leave, about a minute after me talking about what would you do if there was a zombie apocalypse, I swear to God, that kind of had me thinking there for a second. I was like, holy shit, hopefully there isn't a zombie apocalypse in Ish's neck of the woods, quite literally neck of the woods. So that song's more scary than zombies. Yeah, a lot of boulders coming in. Food. To be fair though, I actually Noor 0, 10 kills. Yeah, I'm so good at this game. I got 10 kills. Wait, let me go back. That's not my high score. By the way, thank you for checking out the stream as well, even though I'm ending the stream here now. But thank you. And I'm going to go into your channel, as I always do with new viewers, because I subscribe to everybody. So you are now, you now have 51 subscribers, near 0, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I always do that. Every viewer who joins my stream, I will sub, without question. There's no like you have to do this to be a subscriber. There's none of that with me. You also mix items like in Resident Evil and Sky Hill. I like that. So just so you just so you know, 52 plus me. 52 plus me. So my high score in No Way Out is 57. Just not that I'm competitive or anything. It's just I didn't want you to think that 10 kills was all I could achieve. So I've achieved 57 kills so far in No Way Out, but I'll be playing No Way Out going into Tuesday, next Tuesday. If I haven't completed No Way Out by Tuesday, I will move immediately on to Claire B campaign. Same, I'll be sure to do the same for you. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Because, yeah, one thing I don't want to be, my battery's going to go dead any second. I better end the stream because it's going to annoy me otherwise if the battery goes dead. So, yeah, just want to say no problem, Neo Zero. I will subscribe to all of my new viewers. No questions asked. I'm not going to make things hard for people. I'm not going to make people grovel, if that's the right word. Like, I'm not going to make people grovel to me to get a sub. You will get a sub, you get a shout out, you get a mention, you get a response. Nobody gets ignored on Green Herb Gaming. Nobody gets ignored on Green Herb Gaming. You will get a shout out, you will get a mention, you will be acknowledged, you will be responded to, and if you're a new viewer, you will be subbed. It is that simple. No ifs or buts about it with me. There's none of this crap, about like making people jump through fucking loopholes to get recognition and support. Green Herb Gaming is a friendly gaming community. Everyone is welcome here, and just want you to know that. So yeah, kind of went extensive there on that, but yeah. So I just want to say thank you once again, Chad, for watching. Thank you, Neo Zero, for watching. Thank you, Ish, for watching. Thank you, Milkman the Gamer, for watching. And just a final shout out to my fantastic subscribers, starting with my latest subscriber, Neo Zero. Shout out to you. Shout out to Eric Meehan / ProChronicsVlogz, L4, Elo Twisted the Kid, EpicKid23, DLA, Damien and Alan Sewell, Faint Mind Picks, Milkman the Gamer, Aidan Dennison, I think you said it twice, sorry, Chad Middleton, Ish, Sully, and all of my other lovely subscribers. So thank you all. See you in the next stream.